Now for me, the most powerful thing I can do is accept. Accept. So the most powerful thing I can do is accept. You know, you can accept something even if you don't love it. You can accept it if you don't need it, if you don't care about it, you can accept it. So acceptance is the key. Now, accepting information is also another thing. For me, in my mind, I accept all information as true, and I am joyful for my experience. I accept all information, and I'm joyful for my experience. Information is anything that is not happening right now. Anything that happened 10 seconds ago is information. And I accept all information as true because it's not happening right now. So it can be true. I mean, everything that I can imagine is possible. If it wasn't possible, I wouldn't be able to imagine it. And the things in my imagination is information. No, what is information? If I have cake mix and I mix the cake and I put the cake in the oven to bake. Now while the cake is in the oven baking, it is in formation. It is taking form. When the cake is finished and I take it out and I slice it and I eat it, it is real within my experience. So anything that is taking form that is not in my experience, is not real, is not happening right now, is information. And I accept all information as true because everything that is true is also not true. There's two sides to everything. But to say something is not true is to reject it. And rejection puts you in hell. So I accept everything. You know, rejecting is denying, is a negative. And you can do that. You have the choice to reject things. But you end up in pain. The best thing is to accept everything. So I accept everything as true, and I'm joyful from my experience. So that's the moon. That is the moon. So after accepting, the next thing that comes along is choice. First you accept, then you choose. So I accept all, and then I make a choice. And the choice comes by saying, I'm joyful for my experience. The word joy is the choice. It's choosing the positive. To make it more clear about choice, I came up with a really interesting analogy. If you believe in a God outside of yourself, here's an interesting way to see how acceptance is more important. There's an explosion just happened right over there. Acceptance is more important than choice. Okay? If God offered you 2 apples, and one of the apples was rotten and one was ripe, and you said, "Oh, just give me the ripe one because the other one is rotten." So you made your choice before accepting it. And then God says to you, "You know what? I'm going to give you the rotten one." You know, and you can't do anything about that because once God says, you can have the rotten one, there's nothing you can do about that. But if you say, "You know what? I accept both of those apples. I accept both of them, the rotten and the ripe." And then after you accept them, then you have the freedom to choose which one you're going to eat. And God is happy because you accepted both. And now you're happy because you chose to eat the ripe one. No harm done. So accepting all is more important than choice. You accept everything. And after accepting everything, you accept both sides. You accept the negative and the positive. And then you choose one. So I accept all, and I'm joyful for my experience.